Okay, so yeah. So I have had my mind on this topic. I feel like I'm like not beating around the bush, but like don't want to address the topic. But damn it, I forgot to do something. Gonna have to do it when I get up this video. But I have had this topic in my head, and I've always just kind of like talked to myself about it and stuff. Yes, that's what I do. If you're a Virgo and you don't discuss things with yourself, and I do talk out loud with myself, I mean, I feel like it's more realistic. So anyways, but yeah, this topic, so the topic is sensitivity is underrated. What I mean by that is I see in today's society people are so like hurt by things. Like, for instance, there was that last year, 2015 year. You can go in the description and find out when I upload this, what year it's in or whatever. And as you can see, I'm actually looking something like I don't really look. I come on here and I just usually just look like I would if a male person came to my house and had me sign something, or heck, just a regular male person, because I wanted to come on here and show seriousness and show that I am taking this seriously. And not just this, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just want people to take this seriously because I think it's something that's affecting so much. And anyways, so what it is beating around the bush, not I see so many people being sensitive, and for instance, I tried to say this, but for instance, last year what happened was that whole woman Nicole Arbor, who made this thing talking about I'm like, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? It was talking about being frustrated for overweight people, basically. I think that's the best way I can explain that. I haven't seen it, and I went on there actually sometime early last month. I honestly think it was like the last week of January, something around there. And I tried going on there, and I think it was still up. And I watched it, and it didn't seem like she was trying to bother anybody. And I think that's really what I'm trying to get down to, is people who find it offensive have something so mentally wrong with them that they need to reevaluate things with themselves. And I think today's society has too many people that are focused on what somebody else is doing wrong. I mean, Shay Carl said it best himself, you know, you need to stop being the person who's constantly finding something to point out wrong and just to be cynical about it. Really is what it comes down to. And yeah. But yeah, it is such a big thing, and I almost don't know how to explain it right away, because sensitivity is just so much. Like, it just goes to show what kind of person you are if you find something offensive. You know, if you're offended by something, I honestly feel like there's something wrong with you mentally. And that's really what it comes down to. It could also be, you know, higher up in the tree, but when you look at a tree and you look at the bottom of the trunk, that's where Dane started, and that's where, you know, that's where the bottom of it is. And yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's just, I'm just not that person. I've never been really sensitive like that. Like, you could say, oh, she looks fat, or oh, she looks like this or that. Like, I've never been like that because I've been very secure in myself, and I've always known everything about myself, and just been my best friend is really what it comes down to. I mean, you should be your best friend. You are better than a twin. Like, twins always say, oh, not really twins, but I'm thinking of like the Brooklyn and Bailey twins from Brooklyn and Bailey. Their mom is Mindy McKnight from Cute Girls Hairstyles, but twins usually always say like it's nice to have your own best friend, but I don't feel like that's really the case. And I feel like I will explain that in a minute. But anyways, but yeah, twins always say like you have a built-in best friend when you have a twin, or triplets, or so on and so forth. But I really feel like I really feel like when it comes down to you, that's even being your own best friend is like becoming an angel. Like, you're already like, wow, like you're ahead of everybody else. So, but yeah, I don't know, maybe we can have a conversation down below. I don't know. But yeah, sensitivity is just crazy. And I guess really what sparked me to finally do this, girl, like my Virgo, like I don't know, feistiness comes out. But no, like my teacher hated that. But what sparked this is I was watching the latest Mom's View episode. The title is Body Shaming, and then it has like a up and down slash the Mom's View. So, but they were talking, and Kaylee said, when I had my baby Winston, people were saying that he wasn't as cute as Jackson. I'm like, wait a minute, that's their opinion. That is their person's opinion. They're entitled. Let me show you the hands. They are entitled to their own opinion, and you know, it's not an attack on you. It's not an attack on the baby. You know, if you think he's damn cute, then you think he's cute. You know, it's kind of like, I'll give you a better example. It's kind of like, say you have a friend, and you and your friends maybe are at the grocery store, and maybe you're just strolling through, just kind of like walking through, kind of like, what's it called, like, I don't want to say browsing, but kind of like, for lack of a better word, just kind of like strolling through, browsing, and you see guys, and you're like, oh, I like that guy, or oh, you know. And okay, so friend number one says, I like that guy named Ben, and then friend number two points to that guy over there and says, I like that guy named James. And they could, I feel like I'm not making this sense, but it's like that. And I guess at the end of the day, you know, friend number one should get mad at friend number two for liking James, or friend number two shouldn't get mad at friend number one for liking Ben. So yeah. Yeah, I really feel like it's a disease of a nation. Beyonce said it herself. No, she wasn't just talking about my foot's sleeping. But she wasn't just talking about talking about facial, you know, looks and the way we look, and how we're constantly interested in ourselves and whatever. But I feel like that does sort of play a small role. But anyways, yeah, sensitivity is very overrated, and I feel like I didn't give much good explanation, but I wouldn't mind kind of explaining a little bit more in the bottom comments. So like, subscribe, comment, and all of those awesome things. And yeah, maybe if you want more explanation, you're like, girl, like I don't understand what you're saying in the comments, or you just want me to make another video or something explaining more, I guess I can do that if you want me. I don't know why, but whoever watches me, girl, like I have some of these 17 subscribers. Like, where are a lot of these subscribers? Okay. No, but anyways, yeah, that's me, and I don't want this to get to 11 minutes, so bye.